back to DivaDollFlawless. In today's video, I am going to share with you how I make my rolled flowers. If you're following my DDF Crafts Instagram, then you know I've already posted a picture and I sent these flowers to Ty of Ty's Crafty Spot and she did like an unboxing. So I wanted to show you guys how I made it. This is what you're going to get when you cut this template out in Design Space. So I have Cricut makers. I am not a silhouette owner, and I'm going to do a little bit of explaining really quickly for those who do not know how to do this, and then I'm going to show the tutorial so you can always fast forward if you already know these things. So in Design Space, the image is hashtag MC8 B7E1, and I'm going to have that on the screen, and that's the easiest way to be able to find this image. I will say this much: with the Cricut makers and Design Space, I find it harder to find things as opposed to maybe the Silhouette Design Store. So type in that image, and my sizes that I cut my flowers to are size 4 inches, 8 inches, and 9 inches. These are the bigger ones, but in today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do the smaller ones, and then you do get your greenery. All of that is a part of this cut image. Besides the cutout template itself, if you do not have an electronic cutting machine, you could always print the template out and then hand cut it out. So that's, you know, you don't have to have a Cricut or a Silhouette in order to do this. Now you're going to need a quilling tool. This one I purchased, I believe, from Michaels. Okay. And then I have this kit, and this is what I'm going to use. Now the kit comes together. This is a piercing mat. It comes with the paper distresser and then this piece, which is the quilling tool. And this is the most important thing. Now, if you can see inside of there, there's a split opening, and that's where you're going to place your paper and roll your flower. Okay. So I would highly recommend, if you're going to be doing these, to get you a quilling tool. But this is the quilling tool I use from Cricut, and this is what has been a lifesaver for me. So now we're just going to go ahead and get started with making our flower. Now when you get your flower, it's going to look like this. This is the centerpiece, and this is where you're going to hot glue the base of this flower. So you take the flower end piece, right? And I'm going to do one, and then I'm getting ready to mess up already. You put the flower inside the little piece in there, okay? And this is what's going to create the middle portion of it. And now please pay attention to how I have my fingers. I'm actually going to pull this out a little bit because I want the middle part to be a little tighter. And you're simply just rolling. This is it, okay? This is all you're going to do. Now for me, I try to roll and keep everything here, and you'll see it's not probably going to stay that way. And you can always fix it. When I first started doing these, the biggest issue I had was trying to make them look so perfect. And I realized that all I really need to do is just get this rolled. I am using a little bit of tension, and I'm hoping that I'm not keeping my thumbs in the way and you guys can't see. All right. But when I started doing these, and then you can always move your hands around if need be so you can get this rolled. Now, when I'm not filming, I do this a lot faster than this. The paper I'm using is from Recollections from Michaels. Okay. So you're going to keep rolling and rolling and rolling, and this is where you're going to stop. And I would recommend that you have your hot glue gun already going. Getting nice and warm, so that it's ready to go. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You unroll it, and the bigger ones you kind of let them sit open in your hand, so it's going to look like this. And then what I do is just simply have it here, start fixing it with my hand. Another thing you could do is take your quilling pin before rolling, and you could bend the flowers back like that if you wanted to, but I don't do that. You open it up, and this portion right here is what you're going to glue right there. Okay. But you just want to play around with it first, so that this is the time you perfect your flower or the look of it. Okay, and just keep in mind, roses are not perfect, so every petal is not going to be perfect. Now you take your glue and you put it right there on the base. Okay, get your flower, hold it. Okay, and please be careful with the hot glue and make sure you get that center pressed down in there. Okay, I feel like it takes you to do 1 or 2 of these, and after that you'll be a pro. But as you can see, that's all I did. And I do realize that every single time that I do this, my flowers look a little bit different, and I love it. Now you could take your Wink of Stella pen and add some glitter and stuff to this if you wanted to. Sometimes I just open mine up. But you guys, this is so relaxing to do. Once you get them cut out, and you can do them in different sizes. Now, as far as the greenery goes, typically I don't put the greenery on, but all you're going to do is put some hot glue right there, and you're going to glue it on like that. Oh, you can glue it on. And then these little pieces have notches on them. Okay, see those little notches? You just take them and you can slide them onto your flower. Alright, and you can just maneuver this around so many different ways, play around with it until it's the way that you want it to look. And once you get it the way you want it to look, then you can start gluing them. I don't typically glue those little notched pieces in, to be honest. The only thing I normally glue is just the flower to the base, and I like to move the flower so that you can see all 3 of the green leaves. So that's it. If you have any questions, please be sure to leave them below. That looks so cute. If you have any questions, please be sure to leave them below. Hopefully this helps you. I didn't want to make the video too long, but I did need to explain some things, and you can always just take and rewind this if need be. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you in the next video. As always, and until next time, thank you so much for watching. Have a greatest day, doll. Smooches. Mwah. Bye.